Hey everyone, and welcome back to Invest Central. SUVs and electric vehicles are a huge trend in China today. In fact, there are over 500 companies registered in the country that produce energy vehicles or alternative fuel source vehicles. The huge Chinese market makes 2.5 as many cars as the USA, and this in turn means it's a burgeoning player in EVs too. Not many Chinese EVs have arrived in the West, but they're coming, and soon. The most popular company that sells the most EVs per hour is BYD, which stands for Build Your Dreams. They sell about 26 EVs per hour. However, over a third of Tesla's sales take place in China, meaning Tesla takes the first place in this market, selling 46 EVs per hour. But here is one more company which is likely to beat Tesla in China very soon. This company is called NIO. NIO has roots similar to Tesla and has been steadily gaining value up to nearly $59 a share from just under $10 when it was first listed in September 2018. NIO plans to bring some of its more everyday cars to Europe in 2021, and they've already announced a Tesla-challenging ET7 sedan. Today, we're going to talk about the Chinese company NIO, which intends to surpass Tesla in China. Make sure you stay until the end as for a detailed story on how NIO went from bankruptcy to rivaling the likes of Tesla. Successful startup. NIO Limited is a Chinese electric car startup and now an electric vehicle manufacturer. They design, jointly manufacture, and sell smart and connected premium electric vehicles, driving innovations in next-generation technologies in connectivity, autonomous driving, and artificial intelligence. The first model they developed was the EP9 supercar, introduced in 2016. Combined with an attractive design and strong driving performance, the EP9 delivers extraordinary acceleration and best-in-class electric powertrain technology, helping to establish its position as a premium brand. With a range of more than 260 miles, it was built in conjunction with the firm's Formula E division. They successfully sold 6 of these 1.360 horsepower hypercars to investors for over $3 million, while 10 models went on to be publicly owned. However, at first glance, a successful Chinese startup ran into financial difficulties, and in 2019, the company was on the brink of bankruptcy. Then, while China was tackling the coronavirus pandemic in early 2020, NIO secured about $1 billion in financing from state-backed investors. But in return, they would lose a 24.1% stake. In August, founder William Li said the company expects to resume international expansion plans in the second half of 2021, beginning with Europe. Deliveries have climbed steadily for 5 straight months, topping 7,000 units in December, NIO said. Currently, NIO offers 2 premium electric SUVs, ES8 and ES6, which are priced starting at about $55,000. The company is also innovating in the self-driving technology space and offers a battery swap service. Soon after receiving investments from the government, NIO climbed to be the 5th most valuable automaker in the world after Tesla, Toyota, Volkswagen, and BYD. NIO said that it delivered 75,641 vehicles as of last year. NIO versus Tesla. Tesla, on the other hand, is relatively more mature and is expected to turn an enormous profit for 2021. The company's lineup is also more diversified compared to NIO, with its lowest priced Model 3 starting at $38,000. Tesla also has a competitive advantage in the self-driving software space, given its large base of vehicles on the road, and also has among the lowest battery costs in the industry. That is not a secret that today, Tesla is a leading EV manufacturer in China. Moreover, with the founder Elon Musk becoming the world's richest person, Tesla is becoming the most valuable US car maker of all time. Tesla's success relies on its extensive supercharger network, of which there are more than 300 sites dotted across China. While NIO is in the earlier phases of growth, with revenue expanding 56% in 2019 and growth likely to accelerate in 2020, Tesla sales grew by just 15% last year and could potentially slow down in 2020. But it's also important to say that overall, NIO successfully navigated uncertainty of this year and beat quarterly guidance, delivering 17,353 vehicles in the quarter ending in December 2020. In addition, NIO plans to unveil its new sedan as part of NIO Day. The new sedan will be NIO's first flagship sedan with the latest autonomous driving technologies and the 150 kilowatt-hour battery pack, second-generation swap stations, and other core technologies, according to the company's website. NIO's competition with Tesla is only likely to intensify further this year, with electric vehicle EV market growth and geopolitical winds continuing to line up in NIO's favor. Also, the main idea of NIO is a bit different from Tesla's. Described as vehicle battery separation, NIO wants consumers to see the battery as a separate entity from the car. And this concept is pretty simple, by removing the dead battery and replacing it with a fully charged one. So this is comfortable, as you don't have to wait to charge the battery, just swap it and come back on the road in a couple of minutes. And today, there are more than 160 swap stations in China, meaning very soon, NIO can beat Tesla seriously. If you need to swap the battery, just use the app and the staff will reverse the car into the shelter and the machines will replace the dead battery with a fully charged one. It'll take you 5 to 10 minutes and then you can leave. This service costs a NIO car owner $150 per month, which allows up to 6 battery changes at any of the company's facilities. The success of NIO's battery swap stations is thanks to the standardized battery pack, which can be taken from and added to any model of their brand. Also, you can order the battery separately from the car, which costs approximately $106,000. You also have the option to charge the battery instead of changing it at a swap station. It's also possible to do so, by the way, just like any other electric car's charge, from a domestic or fast charging outlet. But NIO cared about their customers even more. What if, in the middle of nowhere, a driver runs entirely out of battery? They've got the answer. The customers can use the app and request a charging truck to show up. NIO Cars. The cheapest NIO car is ES6, of which it sold more than 15,000 units since sales began last year. The E6, which shares a great deal with the ES8, went on sale in June 2019. The ES6 is available with either a 70 or 84 kilowatt-hour battery pack, giving up to a claimed 380 miles or so of range. The cheapest E6 claims around 260 miles. The car's price is about 358,000 yuan, which is about $55,000. Also, this car promises a pinch under 550 horsepower and 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.7 seconds. The bigger brother of ES6 is the ES8. It has seats for 6 or 7 passengers and is a bit slower at 4.9 seconds and promising 360 miles instead. This model costs about 448,000 yuan or $69,000. Also, NIO recently released its first sedan with self-driving technology features that the company claims can surpass that of even Tesla. Pre-subsidy prices for the ET7 sedan start at 448,000 yuan or $69,000 with a 70 kilowatt per hour battery pack. If customers choose to pay for battery services based on a 980 yuan monthly subscription fee, the vehicle costs 378,000 yuan. The vehicle has a 620-mile range and can go from 0 to 62 in 3.9 seconds, which is just the start. Deliveries are set to begin in the first quarter of 2022, company founder and chairman William Li said at a launch event in Chengdu, China. Many analysts predict that the ET7 will be just the start of the company's heavy focus on safety and self-driving tech. There are as many as 33 instruments in this car, including ultra-long LiDAR, high-resolution cameras, millimeter wave radars, and ultrasonic sensors. It all shows that NIO just made a huge step in an autonomous direction. And another huge step, which NIO made recently, was making a deal with Chinese state-owned Jack Motors to use its factories. And thanks to this opportunity, NIO just reached its 50,000 vehicle milestone. And the last thing that should be said about NIO for today is the network of NIO houses. NIO House is NIO's new concept store. It's a showroom concept that revolutionizes the traditional automotive sector by focusing on the customer experience. More than just a few spaces dedicated to the presentation of the brand models, NIO House offers its consumers the opportunity to gather around the car maker's unique values and culture, but also to give them the opportunity to shape their own experiences on site. They aim to build and maintain a brand community. Indeed, the project serves to redefine what a premium service is for a car manufacturer. High-class and luxurious spaces, yet simple and discreet, NIO houses make consumers feel like they're in a second home and offer VIP access for NIO's vehicle owners. NIO houses have lounge areas, coffee shops, and joy cams for children. Overall, while NIO's faster recent growth and slightly lower valuation multiple make a case for its stock, it's still a much riskier investment compared to Tesla, given its high cash burn rate and competition in its bread-and-butter Chinese market. While Tesla's stock looks expensive, the company is a well-established and desirable brand. Its industry-leading tech and software differentiation and fast-improving profitability should provide investors better downside protection. Let me know in the comments below what you think about NIO. Is it possible for such a young company to surpass Tesla? Share your thoughts, and while you're here, go ahead and click on one of these two videos on your screen. See you guys there!